Today we want to talk to you about van lifing in
the Sunshine State.
Florida. How about you say Florida and then I say Sunshine State?
Okay.
Today we want to talk to you about van lifing in
Florida,
the Sunshine State. For work, we are tour managers for different brands, and our job takes us all around the United States. Our first year of van life in winter, 2017, we wanted to van life in Florida, but work took us elsewhere. So we were really excited whenever we were presented with the opportunity to work a tour for Dos Equis, and it took us to Florida for an entire month.
we got a really good opportunity to be able to experience van lifing in Florida, and hopefully some of what we're sharing today will help you if you're planning on van lifing Florida as well.
Yes, and surprisingly, van lifing in Florida was a little bit more difficult than we expected. We're going to Planet Fitness to get some sleep. There's a parking cop just like sitting outside this Planet Fitness. There's like
you can see him, his door's cracked open.
Yeah, he's like peeking at us. He thinks we're trying to sleep here. I work out, guy. I'm gonna be here to work out at 1:30 in the morning. Just like all these other 10 other cars. What the hell are they doing here?
They're working out at Planet Fitness.
I'll go work out at Planet Fitness. I can go work out like on the massage chair, and you can sleep, and then we can trade all night long.
Why do you open his door?
To show us that he's here. That's what he did. That's what he's doing. So I'm looking at the map again.
We'll be back.
So the Planet Fitness had that security guard. It's obviously not going to work out. So we drove down to a nearby Walmart. The nearby Walmart had a security guard outside of his car and also a police officer, all on their little speakers and cameras everywhere and no overnight parking. It was just a little bit nuts. So we drove away and found a neighborhood nearby, and we parked along the side of a house. No security guards at this house. Maybe one inside sleeping, but won't be up until after we're already gone.
So lesson here, if you rely on Planet Fitness, Walmart, stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit of a toughie.
No, we knew we would be dealing with humidity and heat in the van.
Right.
So that's difficult. You know, it's if you're somewhere that's hot and you're in a van and you don't have a really efficient way to cool the place down, it's a little bit harder. For us, what we do, especially whenever we're working and we have a toddler and a dog, you know, we find dog sitters and we find babysitters. And so that's kind of the solution for that. But also because we work long days and some of it's physical labor, we really appreciate good night's sleep. We have spent a lot of nights regretting not having a good night's sleep.
Can't do that and then wake up and work for 15 hours the next day if I have to.
So on nights that we worked, unfortunately we did get an Airbnb because of the difficulty. Usually we would plug in somewhere. We'd plug in, we have fans, it'd be great, but like I said before, Florida was a little bit more difficult. However, we did find parking in Hollywood, Florida. It was $20 for a week. You have a parking permit to park anywhere on the street. So that saved our butts. And then also when we went to Key West, we didn't want to deal with the parking issues there. From what we'd read online, it seemed pretty difficult.
And there's no free parking at all.
Right. So we purchased a campsite, forked out about $100 a night. And when we got to Key West, it was $15, and the sign said you can park until 9 a.m. So I asked the guy, said, so does that mean I can sleep in my car and park here? And he was like, yeah, sure. And I looked at him and I was like, I hate to tell you this. I know we just paid like hundreds of bucks for a campsite, but we could have parked here until 9 a.m. So all that to say, there are ways to do it. For us, you know, we had that option of like, do we wing it and try, or do we fork out the money now rather than like driving around forever trying to find a place to park? And we did the campsite and it was beautiful. It was great. you know, it was definitely worth the money, but then whenever you find places that are like $15 for overnight parking, oh, it just like kind of hurts a little bit.
Well, let's break this down real quick because this is very important for us. We don't normally pay for campsites. So we are going on month 21 in the van right now.
Yeah.
And we have paid for camping for 3 nights total.
Still, despite the parking challenges, Florida was an amazing place to spend a month. There's so many incredible outdoor things to do. We lived on the beach.
Yeah, a very fun state to van life in. I mean, yeah, we were on the beach every day, like really pretty much every day. One really great thing about our time in Florida that we are so thankful for is we met a new friend and babysitter, Thea.
Yeah, she became a super great friend.
We found her the first week that we were in Florida, and so she watched Everly the entire duration of us working, which was a huge blessing. And she came and hung out with us at Everglades National Park for the day.
Yeah.
So anyway, while we were in Florida, we tried to see everything that we could see. We were just actually working 3 days a week on this tour, which was really great. So we had 4 days a week that we got to explore. We got to experience Everglades National Park, Key Biscayne National Park, the Florida Keys down to Key West. We chartered a boat one night. It was really fun.
And we also got to go to Disney World because when in Florida, and we also have a 4-year-old who's obsessed with Frozen. So
Yes.
she got to meet Anna and Elsa. She had a magical time.
We're going to have a whole nother video just on Disney World and how that if you have limited time but you want to see everything, how to do it. So that's coming up. We'll give you more on that later.
Yes, definitely. We did have the opportunity when we were in Florida to work with a French filmmaking crew. They reached out to us on Instagram and are doing a documentary over van lifers. They're going to be airing that this February or March. It's going to be on French television, so our voices, our words will all be overdubbed in French.
But it's going to be on the network M6. And I can't remember the name of the show, but apparently according to them and according to the interwebs, it is like one of the most watched French-speaking shows. So that's kind of fun.
So yeah, we're kind of excited about that. Hopefully they don't make us look too ridiculous.
Or they might just make fun of us the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to make us look.
Regardless.
It'll all be overdubbed in French though, so I won't even know what they're making me say.
Right.
To be honest.
We'll all find out whenever the time comes.
Oh, I'm a little bit nervous about that.
But we'll make sure that we get you a link so you can check it out if you're interested in it.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any questions at all about Florida that we didn't cover here, I know we didn't really go into too many details, please comment below. We always try to get back to every single comment or message that we receive. So let us know and we'll get back to you on that for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, yeah, make sure to leave a comment below. Subscribe if you're not already. We're going to have more videos like this. And feel free to check us out on Instagram.
At Fight Travels.
At Fight Travels. FightTravels.com. Great to be with you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.